Hi, hope you and family are well as we go into this challenging time of a further lockdown. I want to give you a message of hope that even though we can't be together, I know our schools now can be closed for a couple of weeks because of the situation, but we are blessed to be in a time where we have this technology. We can connect to each other, and we are still doing online events, our Friday nights, our schmoozes, our community talks. So please join in with that. Also next week, starting on Sunday, we got the Bereshit program, which is a learning program with a multiple different types of speakers from all over the world, including myself. I'm going to be speaking on next Wednesday, so please sign up for that. It's bereshit.org. You will have seen notices which I've been putting around on different social media, so please join up for that. We've got speakers which are really inspiring on many different topics, something to keep us inspired through this challenging time. Now for a little idea on this week's sedra, Vayigash. Vayigash is the conclusion of the exciting Joseph story, where the brothers and all the families are reunited. Joseph is this prime minister of Egypt. He can no longer conceal his identity, and the time comes to reveal himself in front of his brothers. And as a result of that, he brings down Jacob and all the family, all the grandchildren, and the Jewish people will begin their sojourn in the land of Egypt. Now, when the Torah describes the embrace of Benjamin and Joseph, these are blood brothers, there's a very powerful description. It says that Benjamin and Joseph embrace each other, and Joseph cries and embraces on Benjamin's shoulders. And then it says that then Benjamin embraces Joseph on his one shoulder. And Rashi asks the question, why is it that there's a change? Joseph cries on the two shoulders of Benjamin, and Benjamin only cries on the one shoulder of Joseph. So Rashi, our commentator, biblical commentator, points out that it refers to events in the future. In the future, there will be two temples in the portion of Benjamin, and unfortunately they would be destroyed. So when Joseph is embracing Benjamin, he's thinking about his brother, and in the future there's going to be a tragedy in his portion twice over. So therefore he cries on the shoulders, referring to the destruction of the first and the second temple. But when it comes to Benjamin crying on Joseph's shoulder, so he cries on the Mishkan, which actually be before the temple was set up in Jerusalem. There was a tabernacle, and that was in the portion of Joseph, and that was unfortunately destroyed as well. So therefore, there is a crying embrace symbolically on the tragedies which are going to be in the future. Now, we can ask further on this, why is it that their symbolism is they're crying on each other's neck? So there's an idea, the neck is a connector. It connects the top part of the body with the lower part of the body. And similarly, our temple, either the temple or the tabernacle, the Mishkan it's called, there is a connector from heaven to earth. And that is what they were crying over, the destruction of this special connection. Now, the further idea, and this is the idea I want to leave you, and with hopefully words of inspiration to get us through this challenging time at the moment, is that they were not crying on the tragedy which has happened in their own portion. They were crying on the challenges that were going to be happening in each other's portion. In other words, they were thinking about each other. And this is the message I want to give to you, that we are living in challenging times, and we find ourselves in our homes, maybe isolated by ourselves, but we got these amazing technologies. We've got these phones, we've got a computer, we've got Zoom, we got all sorts of different ways that we can connect with each other. And as I said at the beginning of the message, there are plenty of ways that us as a community are trying to connect with each other through different programs we've got going on, and including this great Bereshit program, which I really encourage you to join in next week. So let's not just think about ourselves. Let's reach out to each other. Let's connect to each other as we're going through this challenging time. May we see tremendous redemption and healing for ourselves and the world. And I wish you and your families a Shabbat Shalom.